chicharrones, you know, everyone's had their interaction with it somehow, right? You had cracklins, if you go to the store, you have regular chicharron, and then a lot of us, you know, we've had, you know, a Mexican meat market in our neighborhood, you know, and they offer different varieties of chicharron. You know, so a lot of us, you know, we're accustomed to like the big pieces and all the other like different parts of chicharron that there is, you know, the only reason I wanted to do this one was because, you know, I was doing an event and the majority of people didn't know what a chicharron was, you know, and that was kind of the thing where, you know, I felt like, you know, if we could school a little bit on what it is, you know, it'll be good, you know, because it's more than just the little ones that you see. Today I will be making some stuffed chicharron, but let's go over the different styles of chicharron there is. So let's start off with the basic one, right? We all know these little dudes. Everyone has them at the convenience store. These little cracklins. I mean, little chicharron, right? Just the skin. But then we have these guys. I forgot what the Spanish word is for this, but it has a little bit of, it has the fat on it, the skin, right? And the cool thing about these guys is you can just peel them off. All right, oh, there we go, like that. It's pretty cool. And then the next one we have are these, right? This is chicharron and it has meat. Look at that. So these are pretty good, like for like if you can make like beans, you know. You go to your girlfriend's house and they have a dog, throw this thing at them, yeah. And then we have the big dudes, these chicharrones, right? And the funny thing is, they're huge when you get them, right? They're like this big, like this together, you know. I like doing the bigger pieces just because I feel like, well, you could break it off and dip it and eat it, and it's kind of like, you know, a hands-on kind of snack. A lot of people ask if they're vegetarian. Well, technically there's no meat on them, so I guess you could say they're vegetarian. We all know the reason, right? Besides that, these are different types of chicharron that there is. So if you're adventurous, you want to see what else there is out there, you go to any like Michoacan or any of those like, you know, Mexican meat markets, and they have a variety of different stuff. But today we're gonna be focusing on the big dudes. So let me move these guys out of the way. Look at that guy, like a turkey neck. Yeah. Anywho, okay, so we're gonna get our chicharron. This guy looks pretty massive, so we're gonna go with that guy first. And so the first thing we do is we're gonna cook some eggs, which I'm gonna be back here. You can follow me. Get my little pan going on here. So we make sure our pan's hot. And then, we always talk about, right, when we crack an egg, always on something flat, not on something sharp. Ooh. I always like to put my eggshells back in the egg carton. Gets my wife mad. It's hilarious. She always says that we're gonna get salmonella, but you know, we all gotta die of something, I guess. Okay, and then make sure you season your eggs, right? A little salt and pepper, like this. What the? Real important, guys. If you have salt like this in your house, make sure you put rice in there. Right, so it absorbs some of that moisture. There you go. A little salt. And some peppers. Like that. Okay. And then what I like to do is just make sure, I like to cook my eggs not all the way, but do saw this. Okay, they're almost there. And this is pretty cool, man. Like, if you're like, hey, you know what? I want to impress you. Hey, ¿sabes qué? There's chicharrones. Let me show you what I could do. You know, let me show you what Uncle Tatu showed me. This is what you got right here. So, these eggs are almost done. Okay, so we're gonna turn it off. I'm gonna let them be there for a little bit so I can cut up these green onions real quick. So what we're gonna do is get the green onions, right? And we're just gonna use the green parts. And then whatever you feel comfortable with. Like, I love green onions, so I use them for everything. We always talk about using the bear claw, right? So like this. So then when we're cutting, it goes against your knuckles. Okay. So we're gonna go just that much. Okay. Go here. I'm gonna put our chicharron here. So now we're gonna bring our eggs over. And you can tell like the eggs look pretty cool, right? Uh-oh. So we put one dude right here, like that. And then one dude down here. I see. Right? Move these guys out of the way. Okay, so now we have the eggs, right? And this is what the way I like to do it. This is what I'm into. So we have the eggs here. Then we're gonna put green onions over everything. Look, see, this happens to all of us. So if you ever cut something, it doesn't cut all the way. You know, things happen. Okay, so with your green onions. Okay. Then we have a sriracha mayo that's here. If I could open it, okay. And then we go over like this. And then we all love queso fresco, right? So you can use however much you want. You can use whatever cheese you want. It's a super fresh cheese. It's not real strong. Queso fresco, I think it goes up with almost anything, just because it's not like, oh my god, it's just one like tone of flavor. I kind of like it for, like I said, like this, and then I finish this with some tahini like that. The flavors just go really well together, and it's different flavor profiles while you're eating it. You know, so instead when you get chicharron, right, it's all like porky. You know, but with this, you get a little bit of, you know, the fattiness of the egg. You get the cleanness of the cheese. You know, then you get a little bit of that onion from the green onion, a little bit of spice. So it's cool because there's so many different flavor profiles in there on that one bite. This one here is good for like, yeah, like if you want something to snack on, something for all the kids, right? Like, Mom, I want something. And the cool thing is that all that stuff is really cheap to get. It's one of those things where you could do it, you know, for Thanksgiving or whatever, and people are gonna be impressed and they're gonna be like, oh my god, what is this? You know, when all it is a big chicharron. That big piece of chicharron is like 80 cents. It just shows you that chicharron, with some love, you can transform it to anything.